That's a tough session. Wow. Morning guys, and welcome back to the channel. You've joined me on another speed session in this 80-20 training block. Just going to do something a little bit different with today's speed session. If you watched the last video, I said I was disappointed with my leg speed in that park run. So rather than keep doing longer type intervals, today I'm going to focus a little bit more on short, sharp efforts. So the aim is to get the legs clicking over a lot quicker. Just get away from those longer efforts and tempos. I just feel that, especially after that park run, and as I'm getting older, almost 55 guys, I feel like I'm getting slower, and I just need something to just give me a little bit of a spark for these 5 and 10 kilometre races coming up. Now, I've never been fast. I've always had to work hard for speed, but just as I'm getting older, I'm really starting to notice that hitting the faster speeds, it's just starting to take a little bit out of me, and that's because I just haven't been doing that short, sharp, anaerobic type workouts. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I've uploaded the session to Garmin, and I'll let you know what the session is when I finish this 3K warm-up. Another cracking morning. Oh, I'm blowing a bit this morning. Whew. Okay, 3K done. I had planned to do these speed sessions through here, but as you can see, it's a bit wet, a bit muddy. And if you remember the last time I ran in the New Balance Fuel Cell Rebel version 2s, that speed session down in Victoria, it was wet and I was slipping all over the place on that dirt road doing that speed. Just remember that once I hit 100 mile or 160k in these shoes, I'll give you my full impression of what I really think about the shoes. Today I'm going to get back out onto the road and do the speed session out there. Now the session's going to be 500 meters, 60-second standing recovery, 300 meters, 60-second standing recovery, 200 meters, 90-second standing recovery, and I'm going to do that 6 times. Now the idea with the longer standing recoveries is to basically get a good recovery so that I can hit some higher paces in each of those intervals. Now I did say some time ago that I wasn't real keen on doing short, sharp intervals because of the problems I've had with my knees, but I just think that with the 5 and 10 kilometre races coming up, and also feeling that my leg speed was pretty ordinary, I just feel like I need to ignite some speed and get a bit of spark into the legs. Do some stretching, a few strides, and then we'll get into it. strides done, warm up done. So let's get into these intervals. Okay, here's the road that I'm going to use. A little bit of a hill here, but it's not too bad. So I might just get all this gravel off my shoes so I'm not slipping all over the place. All right, let's go. First set done. Wow, so out of shape at the shorter, faster intervals. Don't know how I'm going to get through 6, but going to give it a red hot crack. Two done. Ooh, a little bit more comfortable on those ones, but it's just the initial shock of doing it at that pace. Just takes me a while to get into them. Still got 4 to go. Three done, halfway. Ooh. Oh, hope this is doing me some good because I'm hurting a little. Not struggling, just hurting. Just so not used to these speeds. But that's why we do these sessions, to get used to running at this pace. So just got to keep working hard, keep moving forward, and getting it done. I think I've heard that somewhere before. All right, number 4. I swear, these recoveries are getting shorter and the distances are getting longer. That's what it feels like. Oh, 4 done, 2 to go. Done. Oh man, that's a tough session. Wow. Oh, it doesn't look that hard on paper, but wow. You'd think that with the amount of recoveries, or the good recovery time, that you'd get, just, that's tough. Oh, I think it's just, I don't know if I'm getting older, or it's just age is catching up, or whether just not used to running at those speeds. Wow, I was just really having trouble getting enough air in. I thought just each rep I finished was wow. Oh, I'm really happy I got that done. It really went well. Really thought after that first set, oh God, how am I going to sustain these speeds? But I tell you what, I think nearly every set was in a few seconds of each other. Really be interesting to see when I have a look at the data on Strava and Garmin, just to see what the times were and the paces were. So I'll put them up here on screen, guys, so you can have a check of them. But wow, that was tough, but I really, in a strange way, enjoyed that session. I hope you're enjoying these training videos. And if you are, make sure you give these videos a thumbs up, like. Those likes really help the channel, help with the algorithms on YouTube, and also helps the channel reach potential new viewers. So just remember, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. I hope you are getting something from these training videos, because just showing you the different sessions that you can do as part of your training, I'm really enjoying them at the moment. Just playing around with the different type of speed sessions. I've done some tempo, I've done some efforts, I've done some this morning, some shorter stuff. I'm really enjoying the fact that the training block that I'm in at the moment, this 80-20, going for 11 weeks. It's just that the whole training plan's fluid. I can chop and change things around. This session that I did today, I was meant to do yesterday, but I just felt a little bit flat, so I took my rest day yesterday instead of today. And that's what I said in that last video, guys, that don't be afraid to chop and change things with your training plan. If you're not feeling something one day, you know, swap it around for something else. Have a look at your plan, see what you can juggle around. Take a rest day if you need. And I really do think that, especially for me, as I'm getting older, rest days are so important, and that easy running is just so important. Like I said, I'm almost 55. I just can't back up anymore from day to day, hard sessions. You know, I need to give myself, you know, a couple of days, 3 days, or even more between each sort of hard session, just to allow the body to recover and make sure that I'm getting the most out of each of these speed sessions as well. So even though today's Friday and I'm going to back up and do a 24k long run on Sunday, I think that'll be okay. So yeah, again, be very easy. So now I won't do another hard session probably until next Thursday, so that's 6 days. It's just all about giving the body plenty of time to recover. Make sure that those easy days are easy, so that when you come to do sessions like the one that I've just completed, you're really fresh and you're ready to go, and the body's feeling really good. So there you go, guys, another training session as part of this training block. Hope your running's going really well. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention, the shoes. I gave them a little bit of a bagging after the last session on that dirt road where they were slipping and sliding all over the place. Fantastic. They're certainly back in the good books for a speed session. I'm going to chuff off back to the car and head home and have some brekkie. So until next time, guys, I hope your running is going really well. Stay safe, happy running, and I'll see you then. Hooroo. Watch right, and then head back to the car and not delete it. So there we go. All right. Whoa, it's a bit of a surprise. Righto, let's go. 10 hours recovery, really? Jeez.